What would you do if the very gift that defined your life began to fade away? Ludwig van Beethoven, one of the greatest composers in history, faced the unimaginable. He was losing his hearing. Yet instead of giving up, he turned his suffering into timeless masterpieces. This is the story of Beethoven, the man who taught the world that even in silence, there can be music. Beethoven was born in Bonn, Germany in 1770. From a young age, his father forced him into music, hoping to make him a child prodigy like Mozart. His childhood was strict, often harsh, but it forged resilience. By his teens, Beethoven was already known as a gifted pianist and composer, yet behind the talent was a young man fighting doubt, poverty, and a difficult home life. In his 20s, Beethoven moved to Vienna, the center of music in Europe. His talents stunned audiences, his fiery performances, his bold new compositions. People began to call him Mozart's true successor. But just as his career was reaching new heights, tragedy struck. Around the age of 28, Beethoven began to notice a ringing in his ears. Slowly, the sounds of the world began to fade. For a musician, this was a cruel fate. Depression consumed him. He even wrote in a private letter that he considered ending his life. But deep within, Beethoven made a decision. I will not surrender, as I will live for my art. Though nearly deaf, Beethoven created symphonies that shook the world. He felt music not with his ears, but with his soul. His Fifth Symphony became a symbol of struggle and victory. His Ninth Symphony, written when he was profoundly deaf, carried the immortal ode to joy, a hymn to hope, unity, and the triumph of the human spirit. Beethoven teaches us that greatness is not the absence of struggle, it is born through it. His life reminds us, adversity can shape destiny. Our hardest battles often bring out our best work. Purpose is stronger than pain. Beethoven refused to let silence end his song. Our legacy lives beyond us. Though his body grew weak, his music still inspires the world centuries later. Beethoven could not hear the applause of his audience, could not hear the beauty of his own music, but he believed and he created anyway. And that is why his story still echoes today. Remember, no matter your struggle, no matter your silence, your life can still be a symphony.